Sean, a win in the capital for us today. We've got 6 points out of 9. You'd have settled for that?
Absolutely, yeah. We obviously just spoke off camera, but I can't fault anybody. You know, even I mentioned at the end there with Kevin Kye, the unused substitute. You know, even Ross Stevens travelling down with us and doing a little bit before. Noah wishing us like all the best. To a man, like, and a group. How can I fault that performance? We started really well. We were brave and bold with the shape that we went with. We thought we'd match them and we go man for man. It's quite refreshing when other teams are maybe looking at us and they're changing the shape. I think after about half an hour, I think they put Dan Spencer up there with Snake, so it gives a little bit to think about. We tweaked it slightly, but the first half performance was brilliant. I think we got a good shout for a penalty with Danny Brookwell. A lot of people on the side were asking questions, and I've had a chat with them there at the end. And if it's out the box, is it a free kick? We won a penalty with Joe, who I thought was immense today. He was absolutely colossus, Joe Williams. We've gone 1-0 up. We've put good balls into the box. We haven't necessarily created clear opportunities, but we put fantastic balls across the 6-yard box and we made them think. We've got the wind and the rain, like second half, you know, obviously blowing into their faces. So, you know, it's always going to be a tough ask. You know, you've got something to defend. You don't necessarily have to go for a second. However, I thought the way we finished the half, I thought we could have nicked one. But, you know, a win down in the capital, you know, not many teams are going to come here. They're a fantastic outfit. You know, the facilities, if we have a look around, are second to none. And, you know, Dr. Christian Edwards, like their gaffer, is someone that I respect a lot. I had a really good catch-up with him before. I know 1 or 2 of their boys like as well. And yeah, it's a fantastic result for us, but we'll enjoy it now. You know, I've limited the boys to a beer, a beer each, and then we go against Real now on Tuesday night.
Tell me about the plan, the game plan, Sean, if you're real.
Yeah, absolutely, no. You know, we're lucky enough now to receive footage on opposition and stuff like that, as are the other teams. And we noticed Cardiff Met getting, you know, a lot of joy with the box midfield. They've got good players in Will Evans and Elliot Evans, certainly, who's a very good footballer. And then Chris Baker and Dylan Rees behind him. So, you know, they obviously set up as a box there, I feel. 3 defenders at the back with 2 honest wing-backs and a forward. So I looked at it and I felt, you know what, we'll match them. You know, try and keep the jobs to a minimum, but very simplistic jobs, you know, and be honest without the ball, but expressive with it. We you know, sort of played our traditional sort of like 4-2-3-1, and you know, when you've got Danny Brookwell one side and Sean Bradley the other, and then you've got, you know, the likes of Gaz Evans and Ben Maher, they're always going to be honest with you. And Jamie Breeze, I'd love a GPS on him really today. He was absolutely outstanding. But yeah, no, I mean that was it was brave, it was bold, you know. But obviously at the end of the 90 minutes, it's paid off. So I'm absolutely made up.
Good. And now the plan is Tuesday night.
Yes.
Big match, MG Nathaniel Cup.
Yes, yeah, in the Nathaniel Cup. Really looking forward to going to Rill, to be fair, and seeing Eddie and Cookie. And they got a really good result on Friday. You know, they've had a weekend off. You know, certainly not making any excuses. But we've got to travel back now. We've had a good warm down out here, and Cardiff Met have been good enough to lend us the ice bath. So, you know, when you've got facilities like this, you always ask the question. The worst thing they can say is no. So, you know, we're going to prepare right. Obviously, it's Bank Holiday Monday tomorrow, so all the boys are off, so they can do the little bits in the gym. We go again Tuesday. You know, we're going to freshen things up, definitely. There's a lot of aching bodies in and around, and, you know, there was a lot of disappointed ones there today. However, the attitude and application of every single man, Jack, was superb, and I'm just so made up with all of them. The attitude and the application. You know, the uncoachables, I say it, you know, when you've got the desire to be working in the 89th, 90th minute, the hunger, the work rate, you know, you can't coach that. That comes from within. And my players possess a lot of that. It's one game, it's 3 points, you know, maybe we dissect it on the way back, but it's a fantastic result. It's a fantastic effort. Cardiff Met will bounce back. They're a fantastic team. They're a fantastic outfit. And they'll be knocking on the door of the top 6 without a shadow of a doubt. But some people may see it as a scalp. We see it as just being honest, you know, with our work and being honest with each other. And we've got a fantastic result here today.
And before we finish, what about the Covey Army, the 12th man?
Covey Army was superb when you're coming down the 470, whether you're coming down towards sort of Hereford way, to come down. And I know a lot of them are staying down, and I know they made a weekend of it, but the noise they're generating, I've said it in past interviews, it picks everyone up. And just to like have a glance like over my right shoulder and just see him full in voice, and with the wind and with the rain, etc. It was absolutely outstanding. So I'll speak on behalf of the players and the management. Thank you very much to everyone that's made the effort to come down in tricky conditions. You know, my wife and my dad also came down as well, so I'm absolutely made up with that. They weren't happy about trying to find the ground, to be fair. I think they got a little bit lost in this complex, but thank you very much to everyone in the Covey Army, and we hope to see a lot of you at Rill. Make sure you stay safe if you're staying down, and we hope to see you at Rill. And then at home Friday night under the lights against TNS. The place is going to be absolutely rocking. So thanks very much. Diolch.
And final question, the usual marks out of 10 for the performers?
10.
Great.
Dau ddeg,
Finish
has to
with
be.
that.
Thank you. Diolch, Paul.
Diolch yn fawr. Thanks, Sean.
Dim problem.